Okay, everybody, we are live. I hope everyone can hear me okay. And if not, please do me a favor. Go into the chat box right now and tell me if you can't hear me. You'll know if you can't hear me because it'll be silent right now. And anything I'm saying right now won't make a lick of difference. It'll be quiet. But I really do hope you guys can hear me. I am using Google Chrome since you have to use that for Hangouts. And I can't remember if I had both my browsers set up for Google Chrome last time or not. I just did some upgrades on my computer because it was acting really slow and really kind of sluggish and kind of funky. And I make no guarantees as far as what I did may or may not have broken in the process. But welcome to the live stream, guys. Thank you so much for being here. How you guys doing? How's things? You good? I'm good. Friday night, 8 p.m. where I live. Lord only knows what time it is where you live, but I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday night. At least it's Friday night here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend coming up. I am going to be working, unfortunately. So if you've been watching my update videos, and I hope you have because they are pretty important, you'll know that I just recently changed jobs, and unfortunately, I am still working anywhere from 6 to 7 days a week. I'm still making videos. I'm still doing my darndest to try to work through this new schedule, which is completely different from what I had been doing. But working 6 to 7 days a week doesn't really give me a lot of time to make them. So I apologize that the upload schedule has kind of sucked lately. I am still working really hard on them. I'm definitely going to make more videos, guys, but I just cannot get a schedule set because my schedule is really unpredictable. So I just have to kind of upload whenever I can. So I'm sorry about that. Let me also apologize. I don't know how well my microphone is going to pick this up, but I live on a very busy street. And what I mean by that is not that there's a lot of people that live here, but it's in a business area. Where I live, there's just a very large amount of bars and taverns and places that serve alcoholic beverages. It is a Friday night. This was a pay week for just about everybody that works in this city, and they're going to the bars. There's a weekend, and they want to get a jump start on it. So right about now is when you can expect people to be piling into the bars and loading up on booze. So the streets are already extremely noisy. I'm hearing a lot of vehicles parking outside, a bunch of motorcycles, big loud trucks, and oh, there goes one now. And I think within the next hour or so, I'm going to start hearing drunk people. So just a heads up, if you hear any background noise, that's what that is. It is, again, I don't know if the microphone's picking it up or not, but it is really loud. So I apologize for that. I had the microphone configured so that way the background noise would be kept at a minimum, but I'm still hearing it in my headphones. So I'm not sure how it is on your end. So what's doing? First of all, let me say thank you. Big, huge thank you to every single one of you. Actually, now 501 of you, which is weird because yesterday it was 503 and now I lost 2 subscribers. I'm sorry. I'm not crying. I'm just frustrated. But for those of you that stayed subscribed, thank you so much. I'm starting to wonder if YouTube's got some sort of a bug in it where if I upload a video that suddenly people unsubscribe or just unsubscribes people. I don't know. Either that or the last couple of people that subbed didn't like the new videos. I'm sorry. But yes, 501 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Now, if you've been following me for any length of time, you'll know that to get to 100 subscribers took me 9 months. And I was uploading up to 6 times a week. And that was a real pain in the butt. That was very hard to get that done. It has been a very long journey, my friends, but we are halfway to 1,000 subscribers. That is incredible. So every month since we hit the 100 subscriber mark, every month we've been growing steadily on this channel, about 100 subscribers every single month since then. That's amazing. So thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate that. I've got a bunch of things coming up, and I do want to say a few things about those. I don't know if anybody that's kind of following me on Twitter that are narrators, if they're going to show up or not. I do hope they come to this live stream. I really do, because somebody has always showed up and surprised me and said, "Hey, Fear Crawler, congratulations on all the past live streams," and I do hope that happens today. But there are some things I do want to talk about that don't really have anything to do with celebrating 500 subscribers. And the reason I want to talk about them is that it's not all bad stuff. Some of it's really good stuff, and it's exciting stuff, and it's future stuff, and it's going to be really cool. But some of it is, unfortunately, drama, and it's not stuff that I'm doing. Don't get me wrong. Don't jump the gun here. This is stuff that somehow I have almost been dragged into, and I've certainly been exposed to it. I'm just going to mention it. I'm not going to start naming names because I don't want to start fanning the flames. You know what I mean? Don't want to pour gasoline on this inferno. I think that there's enough of that, but I do want to address it. But before I do that, Big Hands Gamer, hi, welcome to the stream. How are you, sir? Please tell me you can hear me. In fact, you know what? I'm going to type to you to make sure that you can hear me. Okay, well, I just typed to Big Hands Gamer and asked if all the audio issues are good. Okay, great. You can hear me. Awesome. Thank you so much. I had no idea if it was broadcasting properly or not. I'm a little slow. Here's what's going on. I talked about doing a really big collab video to sort of celebrate. Oh, Vladimir, hello. How are you, sir? I am so glad to see you, my friend. Glad you could make it. What time is it in Serbia right now? I mean, is it late? Oh, Chicken Taco, you showed up. Thank you so much. Chicken Taco, everybody. Round of applause. Thank you so much for saying congratulations. Thank you. It's been a long road. Thank you so much. As I was saying, I had intended for this 500 subscriber celebration to only do a collab video, and that there was going to be no live stream. This live stream was a last minute decision, something I just wanted to do. So yeah, you're going to get both. So don't worry. I'm just going to explain in just a second what's going on with that collab and what's taking it so darn long to come out. 3:07 a.m. in Serbia. Vladimir, go to sleep, please. No, what? I take that back. Stay up. Listen to the live stream. See where it says see where that little thumbs up thing is, where you can like the stream? Hit that, please. I appreciate the feedback. Okay, I am still doing this collab. Let me explain what this is. I've never done a collab like this before. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, and I hope you have, you'll notice that I usually keep my collaboration videos down to just myself and one other person, or I might occasionally go in on a really big collab on somebody else's channel. That hasn't changed. However, I have never done this for my channel. I have never actually asked a whole bunch of narrators to do a collaboration for me on my channel. And I'm kind of stuck on what I want to call it. Since we're now doing this live stream, and it's going to be the 500 subscriber live stream, I don't want to call this collaboration the 500 subscriber collaboration, if that makes any sense. I just think that that's kind of redundant. Victoria Lopez, hi, I am doing great. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I just think that if I called it that it seems a little redundant, and some people might listen to the live stream and some people might watch the video. So I'm either going to call it based on the number of narrators and stories that are in the actual collab itself, or I might name it based on the length of the videos. So for example, I think at my last count, I have something like 19 different narrators. So if we count the story I'm putting in, that's 20. So it might be like, I don't know, something like 20 horror stories, 20 scary stories. And if I don't like the way that sounds, then what I'm going to end up doing is I might just, if it's really long, like let's say it ends up being, I don't know, let's say an hour and a half, I might call it like 90 minutes of horror stories or something like that. I'm just, obviously I'm making these titles up, but that's what I want to do. So let me explain who's involved in this. I'm not going to name everybody. I'm just going to name a few off the top of my head because I don't want to just spoil everyone that's going to be involved in this. I don't want to just give it all away. But yeah, I've got stories from Miss Monster. I've got stories from Dismal Hero. Gothic Librarian is involved in this. Mr. Lonely Dark is involved in this. Elise Alexis is involved in this. Reaper Tells and Happy Shadows are involved in this. There are a lot of narrators, some that are extremely established, that have amazing followings, and some that are brand new. So I really wanted everybody that was able to get involved in this to just get involved. I did have to set a deadline for when I could get these stories because it is taking a really long time to edit this and put it together. And not everybody that sent me their stories, obviously the volumes levels on the audio tracks aren't going to all be the same. I asked for no music. I asked for no sound effects. Some of the audio files that were sent to me were raw, so the mistakes are in there, so I have to edit those out. It's taken a really long time to put together, so that's part of the reason why this hasn't happened yet. And two, I didn't actually hit 500 subscribers until I think 2 days ago, and I didn't want to jinx it by putting out this video for 500 subscribers and celebrate early if I didn't actually hit that milestone. If that makes any sense. Phantom of Darkness is here. Hello, sir. And he says he just hit 40 subscribers. No, you did not. You have thousands now. Knock it off. Elise Alexis is in the chat. Hello, welcome to the live stream. I was just talking about you. So yeah, guys, I am really excited about that collab because again, this is going to be the biggest collab I've ever done on my channel. And what I'm going to do in the description of the video is I'm going to put a timestamp for every narrator story. And I'm also going to link everybody's channel. So when the video comes out, which I'm hoping will be this Sunday, and if not, it might be later in the week, I'm hoping that what's going to happen then is that people are going to watch it. I hope they're going to read the description. I'm going to do an introduction at the beginning of the video. I'm hoping people will watch it and that they're going to go subscribe to these channels and they're going to watch these narrators' amazing stories and they're going to listen to it and they're going to love it. And I really have a lot of confidence in these narrators because they're all terrific. Vidith 22, everyone. Welcome to the show. Vidith is my friend. Vidith is a terrific narrator. I put him above just about everybody else in terms of quality and consistency and just having such an incredibly cool voice. Vidith, let me apologize to you that I didn't buy one of your coffee mugs or sweatshirts. I checked my Twitter today and Vidith was doing this merchandising and this merchandise looks really good. And I remember seeing it like a week or two ago and I was like, oh, there's time. I'll get to it. When I get paid, which is today was payday, I'll buy something. And I went to the link and I saw that it had ended and now I feel really, really guilty. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. You know, they say you snooze, you lose. Well, that's exactly what I did. I recently did a collab. I want to talk about some stuff that I've been doing lately. Obviously, I recently did another collab with Vidith 22. Video's not out yet, but I'm sure it'll be coming. Vidith is a busy man, so I can wait on that. I did do one with a relatively new narrator. It's on his channel. If you go to my playlist, you'll see it. It's under the Scary Story Collabs. You could type it in and try to find his channel, but there are a lot of channels with this name. It's Plague Doctor, but his link is actually in that video if you find it. It's in my playlist. He's a brand new narrator, really solid guy, a lot of promising stuff there. Please find the guy, go subscribe to him, give him some support, show him some love. I really would appreciate if you did that. I would actually take that as a personal favor to myself. So please, if you guys get time, you don't have to do it right now, but definitely definitely do that at some point. I would really like it. Leave some supportive comments on the videos, give it a thumbs up, and you know what? If you can share the video on Twitter, if you can share it on social media, please do that. Meow, hello. Welcome to the show. All right, chat is filling up. I am so thrilled to see so many of my friends here. Guys, I'm if I start crying, it's gonna be bad. Dolly is here. Dolly, hi. Okay, Dolly and I did a video a while ago. She ended up having a problem with that channel. She had to start a new channel. She had to start all over. That sucks. But she did it anyway. I have a link to that. It's under the night shift stories. Again, it's in the short story collabs video on my channel. There's a link to her new channel. So please go subscribe to her. Again, terrific person, good narrator. Check her out. I want to ask you guys something. I recently did some videos that really aren't like the stuff that I've previously done. And it's not to say that this is not in keeping with what the channel is, because it's still very much horror themed and there's still creepy stuff there. But the last couple of videos that I did, one was 3 EVP recordings. Now, electronic voice phenomena has always interested me. I've always been fascinated by it ever since I was a kid. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I did a video about it? I actually planned to do that video, I want to say, darn close to a year ago, because if you look at that thumbnail style, that was actually done by my other thumbnail artist, who unfortunately he stopped making thumbnails and he quit doing graphic design, and I'm really sad about that because he was terrific. But yeah, people seem to like that video. It's a little different, but I wanted to get some feedback on it, and the feedback seems to be very positive. And if you look at the very last video I did, the most recent one, besides the amusement park one, which is the 3 abandoned amusement parks, which again really isn't like anything I've done before, but I thought was an interesting topic. The most recent one was the Dyatlov Pass incident, which is one of my favorite true creepy, violent death stories, which kind of goes hand in hand with my very first video. The very first video I did on YouTube was the lead masks. And I want to kind of keep that theme going, and I never got around to writing out something for the Dyatlov Pass. So I recently got time for it. So I hope you guys like those videos. I'm looking for feedback on them. If you guys want me to go back to doing 3 scary such and such, 2 scary such and such, I'll totally understand. I'm not changing formats on the channel. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit, trying to just, trying to do other stuff, just trying to keep it fresh and keep it interesting. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy those videos. I had a lot of fun making them. The feedback on it has been largely positive. Couple negatives, but it happens. Oh, Vidith is leaving. Goodbye, Vidith. Take care, my friend. I'll see you on the flip side. Robert, hello. Welcome to the chat. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Okay, and Phantom is now typing strange things into the chat, which is kind of something he does. Kind of something weird that he does. He will occasionally. Now, okay, I'm gonna. If you guys, okay, if you listen to any of my videos, even though I talk about scary stuff, you'll notice that anytime I leave a link to wherever the source for the story comes from, you'll notice that I edit certain parts of it. There's certain words I don't use. There's certain sentences I will take out and I'll omit them, or I'll sometimes change part of the wording, because I'm not saying that this is family entertainment. I just try to keep it like between like a very hard PG to a mild PG-13 rating. You know what I mean? I try not to go too far with it. Phantom always finds a way to come into the stream, go into the chat, and just turn it into something very strange. So I don't know. I don't know. At least he's behaving. Phantom, thank you for behaving. It's right now Phantom is just being juvenile. He's not, he hasn't gotten into the disturbing, disgusting part yet, but the night is still young. I am going to I'm going to talk about something that happened on Twitter. And the reason I want to bring this up isn't that I want to start more drama. I really don't. No, Phantom, that's not a bad word. It's just, I know where you're going with this. You know what I mean? I know where you're going. I don't want to start more drama. Excuse me while I pause because I need to drink something. It's actually very hot in my office right now because it's still summertime. I don't have the AC on because it makes too much noise. So this happened to me on Twitter. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to name names because that's stupid. Yes, Robert, I do like Edgar Allan Poe. In fact, I'm a huge fan. The Telltale Heart was my favorite Edgar Allan Poe story. Thank you for asking. Anyway, on on Twitter, here's what happened. I look, if somebody has a YouTube channel and you want me to subscribe, send me please, just one private message, just one. That's all you got to do. I read every single message I get. I don't get thousands and thousands and thousands of them. Okay. Just send me a quick message. Just direct message me, and I will subscribe to you. Not only will I sub you, I'll watch a couple of your videos. I'll hit the thumbs up. I'll leave a supportive comment. I will do that. I'm not going to start trashing your videos. I'm not going to hit the dislike button. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm going to be 100% supportive of you. And if you're really busting your butt and doing a good job on your channel, I'm absolutely going to get behind that. If you're just phoning it in, I'm not going to sit there and pick your video apart. But it's not going to be for me, okay? And I'll leave it at that. Again, I'm not going to hit the dislike button. I'm not going to leave a negative comment. I'm not going to do that because what's the point? It's petty, and I won't have any of it. On Twitter, I had an exchange with a horror narrator that is relatively new, and this guy asked me to subscribe to his channel, and again, I'm fine with that. And he talked of his videos. He basically made them out to be like they're the most amazing videos I would ever listen to. I think you're kind of setting yourself up a little bit if you do that, because anytime you basically talk yourself up, you have to have a really strong game to back that up. I don't care who you are. You better bring something amazing. If you talk about, let's say, a short film that you made, and you said, this is an incredible short film, you're going to love it. I better love it, okay? And if I don't like it, I don't like it. And I'll leave it at that. So I checked out some of his videos. I hit the thumbs up. I left some comments, and I was supportive. Next thing I know, I'm getting a message from this person about another narrator saying, get away from this guy. You don't trust him, this and that and the other thing. Okay, please don't do that to me. Please don't put me in that situation. And the reason I'm going to say that is because ever since day one on Twitter for me, which is over a year ago on this channel, day one of the Fear Crawler Twitter, I have had nothing but love and support from the horror community and from the people that watch my videos. People have been following me. They've been leaving supportive comments on my tweets. Nothing but support, nothing but positives. I haven't had one person come in and just totally rip me apart, and I really appreciate that. Don't drag me into something like that. If there is an issue that you're having with another narrator, if that's between the two of you, please leave it at that, okay? Please don't make my problems your problems and their problems. Please don't get me in the middle of it, please. Nick Boris, hello. Dropping in to say congrats. Can't stay long. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So that happened. And I didn't want to kind of have a personal bias on it. I want to hear both sides of it. So I did some digging, talked with a few other narrators, got their take on it, checked out some Twitter feeds, and I kind of figured out what was going on, and the stuff that they were saying to me really supported what I was seeing in the Twitter feeds and the back and forth exchanges. And look, please just stop. please. What I'd really like to see, because there are so many great up-and-coming narrators, there's some that are brand new, and again, I've collabed with some of these people. I still consider myself to be brand new, even though I've been doing this for over a year. I still consider myself extremely, extremely amateurish and very much a beginner. There are some guys out there and some girls out there that are brand spanking new, that kick my butt all day long, and I'm nothing but supportive of that, because these are people that are going places. They are incredible. Don't try to rip them apart because you're jealous, or because somehow you think that if you did that, that your channel is going to look better and their channel is going to look worse. If that's your mentality, if that's your attitude, you don't belong in this community. You simply do not. Now, as far as those issues I had with it really wasn't my issue. It was someone trying to get me involved in some drama. I'm not going to have beef with anybody in those situations. Okay, if one of those people that kind of had this, if the person involved that really was the instigator, and was starting all this nonsense, if this person still wanted to collab with me, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. If it helps this person's channel grow and it gets their head out of their backside, great. But don't go into this with the mentality that somehow tearing down other channels and attacking other people and just being an idiot is going to make your life better. It's not. You're hurting yourself. So please don't do that. Please. The last time I was involved in a situation like this had to do with someone on the Dark Somnium stream. And he's a dear friend of mine. And I mean, I've supported his live streams. I've donated to him. He is really not only a terrific narrator, but he's a wonderful human being. And this guy is getting trolled left and right on these live streams. And the person that's doing this, and there might have even been more than one, we're just looking to try to shut this channel down. That made me absolutely sick to my stomach. Why would you do that? Stop. Give it a rest. Worry about your own channel. Go build it up. Get involved with these other narrators. Subscribe to them. Watch their videos. Leave comments. Look for feedback. Look for advice. They'll give you advice for free. They'll even do collabs with you if you ask nice. I've never had one person say no to a collab with me. They've usually approached me and said, "Hey, would you like to be involved in this collab?" I'm just like, absolutely. So please take some advice from me, because it's absolutely free. Do things that are positive and will advance what you're doing. Don't do stuff that's negative, that's going to make the community look bad, because the horror community right now, because of the YouTube demonetization and everything else that's going on, is already hurting very badly. We don't need more of this. We simply don't. So please, no more. And I'm just going to end the rant right there, because I don't want this is a celebration. I don't want this to be all angry, bitter stuff. Again, I'm not naming names. Please don't start emailing me and asking me about it. Please. I'm just going to leave it. It's done. Okay. Please. Dolly says someone was messing with her 2 weeks ago. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, Dolly's just one of the sweetest people ever on YouTube and in real life. So just stop. Please give it a rest. We don't need more of it. As I was saying, guys, with this 500 subscriber big collab video that I'm working on right now, I hope Sunday is going to be the day. I finally have a day off on Sunday. Thank you so much. But I really don't know if it's going to get done, because it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. Oh no, Elise, I'm referring to something else. I am not referring to what you shared with me. I am referring to something else. This was very recent. This was actually like 2 days ago. I'm going to talk about something kind of fun and actually kind of sweet. I have a few extremely loyal fans that have been with me since day one, and I appreciate them very much. And I have I have some fans that I honestly think might even be my biggest fans. I honestly think so. One of them recently asked me if I would consider doing merchandise. All right, look at my subscriber count right now. Does anyone think that my subscriber count justifies merchandise? I don't think so. I would like to, but I think that I would probably wait to about 1,000 subscribers before we do anything like that. And honestly, I might wait even longer than that just because I don't think it would be justified. I I, I don't want this to be a thing where, oh, hey, wear my shirts and drink out of my coffee cups kind of thing. Um, I wouldn't feel like a sellout if I did that, mind you, because my plan with doing this is to actually just sell the merchandise at cost. So that way, because I'm not looking to make money off of it. I want it to be affordable to the people that want to have it to show support to the channel. And I don't want to break the bank because the stuff, even if you go through like Teespring, is still expensive. Even if you look at what the cost is, it's actually kind of high unless you're selling in volume, which I don't think right now I would be, but it is kind of high. But I would, again, if I did, and I'm not going to say I'm going to, but if I did, it would be at pretty much a cost. If it goes international, I might have to make some adjustments because I'm not sure what the shipping would turn out to be, but it would be at cost. So it's not anything that's definitive yet. I've just been kind of tossing the idea back and forth in my head. Now is definitely not the time to do it because I would at least want to double this number. But if I did do it again, it would be at cost. I wouldn't have like tons and tons of stuff. Probably just hooded sweatshirts, ones that fit guys, ones that fit girls, maybe one for your dog, I don't know, and probably coffee cups. And I think that would be it. Again, I'm not 100% sure of if I would do that or not. But if I do it, it's not going to be right now. So, but I thank you for the idea to, again, one of my biggest fans. She actually has a YouTube channel. I'll actually give her a shout out right now. It's Ashley the Hippie. Go to her channel, watch some of her videos. She's a really fun person. She's very nice. And it really is a great thing for me to actually have somebody say such nice and supportive things. And I never expected that type of feedback. And I just want to say thank you because I didn't think that this channel was actually going to go anywhere. I really did not. I didn't think that anybody was going to listen to it and like any of it. And I'm not trying to put myself down or anything like that, but horror narration really isn't something I've done a lot of until I started this channel. I mean, I had done voiceover work before, but it was for stuff that was similar, but it really wasn't the same. And I really didn't think it was going to go anywhere. And I certainly never dreamed that in just a little over a year that I'd have, 500 people, over 500 people now, actually enjoy the channel and subscribe and watch the videos and leave such positive comments and feedback. So thank you guys so much for that. As far as when I'll reach 1,000 subscribers, I went on to Social Blade, and I probably shouldn't do that because it kind of gives me skewed ideas about their projections of when you'll achieve this milestone and when you'll achieve that milestone. And according to them, again, even though I have where was it now? So for the last almost 5 months now, I have consistently gone up 100 subscribers every month ever since I hit 100. So now here we are. It's, we're at the end of July and I just hit 500. So, but Social Blade is now projecting. Again, I don't know how the algorithms work. I'm not even going to pretend that I understand it because I don't. But they're projecting that it will be over a year before I take the number that I have right now of subscribers and double that. I don't know how accurate that is. I really don't. But if I did hit that number, great. I think it might take that long. For all I know, maybe it'll take longer. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll take less. But that's what they're projecting. So, yeah. Robert in the chat says merchandise is maybe good if you hit 5,000 subscribers or more. I am going to agree with that. My buddy Vidith22, who I am a frequent collaborator with. And Vidith, thank you so much for always being so supportive and just being a nice guy and just always shooting me those emails and asking me to be part of your videos. I mean, thank you. I can't say it enough. Vidith, for example, had the merchandise for a little while, and Vidith, I think, is under 3,000 subscribers. How? I don't understand. The guy should have 3 million. He's terrific. But yeah, but Robert, I'm going to agree that I should probably wait till I've got around 5,000. And again, the merchandise thing was just something somebody said to me, and I thought, it sounds like a good idea, maybe. But again, it's still up in the air. I mean, look at Swamp Dweller. I mean, you want to talk about some amazing growth? I think it was, gosh, when I first started listening to his live streams and I started watching his videos, he was, I think, maybe like 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers. And then he was having some personal issues, and he was actually thinking about quitting YouTube. And I sent him a message. I'm like, please don't. You're a terrific narrator. Please don't. Just take some time, sleep on it, whatever you got to do. But just think about it. Oh, Elise Lexus, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Elise and I have collaborated before. She's going to be in this big collab that I'm doing. Check out her videos. Please help her get to 100 subscribers. If we can do that by the first week of August, that would be terrific. She's, I believe, at like 80 subs right now. So if you can get over there and get her the other 20, I would appreciate that. And I would consider that to be a personal favor. So please help her out with that. And again, I would appreciate it. So thank you for that. But yeah, now you look at Swamp Dweller's channel, and holy cow, I think he's actually more than doubled that subscriber count, I believe. That's incredible. If my channel could grow like that, amazing. I don't think I could upload every day like he does, because my schedule really sucks. But again, he's got merchandise too, and I hope that's going very well for him. So what's upcoming for the channel? I don't want to throw out too many ideas on it because I don't want to kind of spoil it. It's not that I don't want to give other narrators ideas, because they're probably already going to do stuff like this or already have. But if you looked at my last channel update video, you will have seen in the very end of it, like I think something like the last, I don't know, like minute of the video, there I show a bunch of thumbnails for what was coming up, and I've actually done quite a bit of that. So, I mean, we have the EVP videos were released. The abandoned amusement parks that are still standing, that video was released. The Dyatlov Pass incident video was released. The two viewer horror stories video, I'm still going to hold off on that one for a little bit yet. The same thing with the 4chan video, the 3 4chan post video, only because I want to make sure that the quality is there and that I have the right stories for that video, because right now I have some stories that are submitted that I might actually just keep in sort of the creepypasta sort of area, which brings me to another point. And I do want feedback on this. Should I do some creepypastas for the channel? If you look at my channel, everything is it's basically 2 categories. It's either allegedly true horror stories and things like that have happened. Or it's stuff that is like true crime. It's real things. I don't do creepypastas. And I recently got emailed some, and I'm not sure if I should do them. I'd like to. I just don't know if anybody that's watching my channel right now would like to see that or not. The stories are great, don't get me wrong. I just don't know that my channel is really recognized for that. So I'm looking for feedback, I mean, if you guys say yay, I mean, I might even do a poll on Twitter later. I might. I don't know. But maybe I'll do some creepy pastas. I do have quite a few. I'm not really sure how to go about doing them. Or do I want to just put them all in one video because I've got a few of them, or do I want to space them out? Is it going to be a one-off thing? Am I going to do it once a month? I don't really know. But again, it's just something that was kind of thrown my way, and I don't want to not do them, if that makes sense, because someone took the time to send these to me. And I know that they would probably really appreciate if I did them, because if they trust me enough to share their stories on my channel, I'd feel like a real jerk if I didn't do it. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm just kind of throwing it out there, and I'm looking for feedback on that. Face reveal. I'm going to say this again. No face reveal at this time. It's not to say that there aren't some horror narrators that know what I look like, because there are some. And I do have some sort of defunct YouTube channels that have nothing to do with the Fear Crawler channel. But if you scour YouTube long enough, and if you're a good enough detective, I've pretty much dropped enough hints about it that you could probably find me. I won't tell you. If you do find it, I will probably not confirm nor deny my presence in said videos. And if there's multiple people in the video, I'm probably not going to confirm or deny which person I am. So I'll leave it at that. I don't want to say face reveal at 1,000, face reveal at 1,000,000. I'm just going to say for the foreseeable future, no face reveal, because honestly, I look at it this way. What does it matter? What's the difference? If that makes any sense. It doesn't really add or detract anything for the channel, and I really don't see the point in doing it. So again, take that for what it's worth. It's just my personal opinion on it. I didn't start the channel to put my face all over it and my name all over it, and I don't see why I should start now. I'm going to pause for one moment. Because I'm thirsty. And I'm drinking orange soda, and it is not only now room temperature, which is disgusting, it is flat. Ugh. But it's otherwise I got to run to the kitchen and get ice, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to throw this out there, and again, you don't have to answer now in the chat. I mean, I would appreciate it if you do, because I am looking for feedback. But I am looking for some feedback on this, and if you're listening to this and this is actually the actual published video where the live stream is over and I post the video, and it's basically a podcast, I guess you could call that, I guess. I'm going to ask, should I do more true crime stories? Because when I did the lead mask video, which was my very first video, that essentially is a true crime story. When I did 3 serial killers never caught, that was a true crime video. Dyatlov Pass incident could be considered true crime. The 3 Pokemon, like the 3 bloody Pokemon story one, the 3 kids games that ended in death, all these are true crime. I don't want to not do those, but I don't know if that's what people come to the channel for anymore, because that's kind of where the channel started, and now it's gone into just creepy stories, creepy encounters, and things like that. And I'm looking for feedback as to, do I do more of these, or do I sort of back off of it? What do you guys think? If you're in the chat right now, give me some feedback, lay it on me. If this is not live when you're listening to it, leave a comment below, please. I appreciate it if you do. I like doing the true crime stuff. I really do. Will I ever be able to present it like Rob Dyke? No, I will not. Because Rob Dyke is probably the best on YouTube for true crime. That man deserves a television show all his own. He doesn't need YouTube. He does not need YouTube. So honestly, I don't know why he does it. He could be doing anything else. Robert says, coffee or tea, which do you prefer? Which do I prefer? Well, here's the thing. I do not drink coffee or tea anymore. Well, it's not really true. I drink fake coffee that is made from um it's like a Mayan nut. So it's basically it's not a bean, it's like some nut that they grind up. It kind of looks like coffee, kind of tastes like coffee, but it's not coffee. There's no caffeine, there's no gluten. It's not, it's basically not, it's imitation coffee. As far as tea, I'll drink herbal teas, but I'm not allowed to drink teas that have like the tea leaf in them. I cannot drink those. I enjoy both. I just have to use substitutes for them because I'm not supposed to have them. Even soda, pop, some of you might call it. I shouldn't be drinking that because it's not the healthiest thing for me. I'm not overweight or anything like that, but I probably shouldn't be drinking it because of the sugar. The carbonation is bad for your bones. It's not good for your teeth. I probably shouldn't be drinking that either, but you know, it's hot out. I'm thirsty. I'm going to just give you guys full disclosure right now. It's so hot up here right now. I am sitting here in my it's something my brother got me. He got me a Power Rangers t-shirt. It is so soft. This thing is so wonderful. And I'm in my boxers. I'm just going to give you full disclosure. Sorry for the visual, but it's that hot up here that I can't stand because I have my French doors on my office area here closed because it's so hot up here and I'm sweating. And I would bring a fan in here, but it's going to make too much noise. So I'm roasting in here. It's terrible. Dolly says, fear. Yes, Dolly. Hi. Hello. Again, please check out Dolly's channel. Now, if any of you would like to get in on this live stream and you'd like to talk to me live, just type a little message in the chat box below. And if you are on my Twitter, just send me a DM and I am going to send you the link so you can join me. Dolly says, don't let others stop you from what you love. Follow your future. You can do this. Followed by a bunch of skulls and flowers. Well, thank you. Do I have a Discord? No, I do not. Oh, Dolly can't join. Oh, that makes me sad. Okay. Since I just talked for a really long time, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sort of scroll up the chat and see what I missed because I probably did miss some things. Dolly's got a mega collab coming soon. Well, I hope you do, and I hope I can be in it. I have another collab that I wanted to do with another narrator right now, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to because the deadline is tomorrow. No, I take it back. The deadline is Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to have time because I want to get this collab on my channel done. But yeah, I'd like to get involved in that. And here's the thing. I'm just going to say this. I'll throw this out. I probably already said this, but I'll say it again. You could send me a message on Twitter or on YouTube or probably in Facebook. And if you ask me to collab with you, I don't care if you have 500,000 subscribers or you have 5. I don't care what your number is. If you want to do a scary story on your channel, even if your channel doesn't do scary stories and you want me involved in it, I'll gladly do it. So send me a message, and I can't guarantee you that I'll be able to, if you give me like a timeline, like 2 days, 3 days, I can't guarantee I can meet that. But if you give me like a week or 2, I can probably put something together. So all you have to do is message me. I'm very easy to work with, and I take pride in myself on that. That I try to be a nice fear crawler. I try not to do bad things. At least not on Twitter, if that makes any sense. Do I have any words that annoy me? Robert's asking, Robert, I don't know if you're asking me that or if you're asking Dolly that, but I'm just going to assume you're asking everybody that. Words that annoy me? I'm not a fan of a lot of the millennial speak that's going around with like the sort of like shortened, abbreviated things that people say that mean that are they're usually a short word and they shorten it even further by taking out like 1 or 2 letters. I hate that because it just seems very lazy. I don't want to throw out specifics because then people are going to start having a war with me and I don't want that. But I'm just going to say that those kind of annoy me. I'm not a fan of that. So there's that. Oh, you were asking me. Yeah, I don't want to name specifics, but I find that when people do that and they butcher the language like that, it's just, to me, it's just lazy and I don't like it. Just a second, guys. I'm going to look at what is happening on my phone because it's blowing up right now and I don't know why. All right, well, it's some Twitter stuff and somebody tried calling me, but I'm not going to call back because, well, this is a live stream and I don't want to do that. We are, looks like 51 minutes in. I'm probably not going to go too much longer. Really, the purpose of this live stream was just to kind of update you guys on some things that are happening with the channel. Just my thoughts on where the channel is right now. Things that are coming up, some areas where I'm kind of at an impasse, where I'm not really sure what to do and I want some feedback. And to really just say thank you, because it's been quite a long road to 500 subscribers. But it has been incredible, and I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. And listen, if you watch my videos and you're not subscribed, please do me a favor, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because then every time I upload something, you're going to know about it. Because otherwise, when I upload, you're going to miss it, because I don't have a set schedule and I don't know when I'll ever get one, because I don't have that kind of work schedule. And right now, since I did just change jobs, I'm not really in a position where I can dictate to my employer what days I work and what hours I work. I simply can't do it. I'm way too fresh to the job to make any sort of demands like that. And even though they approached me and offered me the position, I didn't approach them. I still really can't. I still really can't do something like that. At least not at this point. So saying stuff for a long time says you should make up a story on stream and it can't be scripted. You know what? I can't remember the. Actually, I can probably pull it up right now. I can't remember the individual's name. I just subscribed to him. Oh yeah, I'll give you his. I hope I got the right one. I'll give you his YouTube channel name. It's Agent Shadow Wolf. So there's only one W in it. So Agent Shadow Wolf, and he's got, I think, over 1,000 subscribers, I believe. Does horror narration, does some other stuff. I think he also does some gameplay footage as well. He did, and I think what they call these like flow stories, I think, where you basically create a creepypasta on the fly. And I'm not saying I couldn't do something like that. I'm going to say I probably shouldn't do something like that, because knowing me, I wouldn't know when to shut up and to just let the story end. Or I'd create a bunch of plot holes, and that it might sound cool when you're listening to it, but at the end of it, when you think about it, you're going to go, wait a second, Fear Crawler, what about this and this and this and this and this? Boy, you really screwed that up. So I really hope, please don't pressure me to do it. Just don't do it, please. But anyway, Agent Shadow Wolf did one like that on his channel. It was actually pretty good for something that he just kind of made up on the fly. Even if I were to go onto Reddit right now and pull up a story, even one that I've shared before that made it into a video, and if you guys asked me to just go into narrator mode and become Fear Crawler the narrator, not just Fear Crawler the, hey, I'm just talking freely and stuttering and stumbling on my words, I don't know that I could do that. If you guys did, and I hope you did, if you guys did check out my blooper video, my bloopers and WTF moments, you'll notice just how badly I can screw up even one sentence. And you'll hear the frustration in my voice when I screw up, especially when it's over something very simple. If I were to do that right now, and let's assume that it's something scripted, it's going to be bad, okay? If you're asking me to do something that's just made up, like off the top of my dome, and just go with it right now, oh, it's going to be really bad. It's going to be absolutely horrible. It's going to be horrendous. It is going to be so cringy. It will probably make one of those videos of like cringiest videos or cringiest voiceovers. It's going to be somewhere out there. And it would probably be the only time one of my things I was involved in went viral. So I don't know that I should attempt that. I don't. I appreciate the suggestion. I really do. I just don't know that it would be good. In fact, I know it wouldn't be. Oh, Dolly, you gave me a shout out on Twitter. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. We are now 56 minutes into the live stream. I'm probably just going to wrap this up. I don't think it needs to go on too much longer here. I don't want to turn this into like a 3-hour ordeal. I really just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I gave some shout outs to some really, really cool narrators. I do hope you check out their channels. I really hope you do. Show them some support, listen to their stuff, subscribe to them. And remember, because if you don't hit the bell symbol now, you're only going to get occasional notifications from YouTube. And most of you that view it, at least according to the last time I checked my analytics, most of you guys that view stuff on my channel, you view them from like a tablet or a mobile device. So please hit that notification, because otherwise you're never going to know when I upload stuff. So, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. And I do want you guys to enjoy the videos. And when I see the views start racking up on a video, it motivates me to keep going. It motivates me to keep making videos. It makes me go, you know what? Doesn't matter if it's 9 o'clock at night and I just got home from work like an hour or so ago, and I'm dead tired and I got to get up at like 7 in the morning the next day. It motivates me to go, well, I could do some voiceover work right now. I could get some editing done. I could actually make a video right now. I could start working on something. It actually makes me motivated to do it. So guys, please continue to support the channel. As long as you guys keep watching the videos, I'm going to keep making them. That's my promise to you. I'm not going to quit YouTube. I mean, I'm sad when the views kind of go down, but as long as somebody's watching, I'm going to keep going. Dolly's going to get going. Well, I'm probably going to wrap this up here too, guys. So Dolly, thank you so much. Robert, thank you. Saying stuff for a long time. Thank you. Let's just go up the list here. Phantom, I think you left, but Phantom, thank you so much for stopping by. Phantom of Darkness, terrific narrator. Elise Alexis, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Thank you so much. Again, terrific narrator. Check out her channel as well. Dolly has a channel. Dolly Vampira, check her out. Again, I've got links for that in some of my videos. You just got to find like the Night Shift Horror Stories video. It's in my playlist, and otherwise you can just kind of type it in, Fear Crawler Night Shift Horror Stories, and there's a link for her channel in there. I'm going right up to this, guys. I apologize if it takes a moment. Chicken Taco, thank you for stopping by. So supportive. I think you've been, if I don't mistake, I think you've been on every single live stream I've done. So thank you so much. Oh, and earlier, Nick Boris, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, and earlier, my thumbnail artist was actually here. So he does terrific thumbnails. I don't do my own anymore. I used to, but I stopped doing that because it's so much easier for me to have somebody else do them, because I will reach a point where I stop being creative with them and they just suck. So I stopped making my own, and I just want something that just was consistent with the channel and was very creative, and I found a really good guy for that. So he stopped by. Thank you so much for that. Lynn said, hello all. Lynn, I'm sorry I didn't see that. You only typed one message. I'm sorry I didn't see that, but hello, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for the support. I am so sorry I didn't see that. Vidith, Vidith22, ladies and gentlemen, terrific narrator. I love this guy's channel. I love everything he does. Great guy to collab with. Super nice too. Very humble, very down to earth. Terrific narrator. Thank you so much for stopping by, Vidith. Meow. Always leaving me very nice comments. Always being such a sweet person. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go through these really quickly because I don't want to make this take up like the last, like, I don't know how many minutes that I'm going to be doing this for. I'm just going to scroll through really quickly. And Victoria Lopez, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I think I said hello to you earlier. If I didn't, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. Big Hands Gamer, thank you for stopping by. I think it's early in England right now, isn't it? 2:08 it was, so it's like 3:08 now. Please get some rest, please. I think that's in the morning, isn't it? Yes, probably is, right? You guys are what, ahead of us, I think? Please get some sleep. Take care, my friend. Sam the Great. Sam had to work, couldn't stay for the live stream. He actually submitted a story for me. He is actually going to be in the collab. I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but I'm just going to throw his name out there anyway because he's going to be in there. So Sam, thank you so much for stopping by. I do hope when you listen to this that you enjoy it. Guys, I'm going to end it right here. Thank you guys so much. Again, this is just me just wanting to say thank you for the support, for the love, and just being so wonderful and really making me feel welcome and actually making me want to keep going, because there are days where I don't want to make videos. There are days where I don't want to actually search for stories. There's days where I don't want to do editing. There's days where I just want to be lazy and I just want to do nothing. And I hate that feeling so much. And you guys keep me going. So thank you for that. And I'm just gonna shut up now. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this special 500 subscriber broadcast. If you didn't, I apologize. Leave a comment below, positive or negative. It's all good. Leave me some feedback. Constructive criticism is appreciated. If you want to leave a negative comment, go ahead. It's YouTube. Do whatever you want. Just don't leave anything harassing or anything stupid like that. Please don't do that. If you like this, hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe. And remember, the bell notification is your friend. If you subscribe to me, please hit that so that way you'll know when I upload stuff. And keep my eye on my Twitter and my Instagram, because I do announce things that are upcoming, like this live stream there. So I do way more on that than I do on Facebook, that's for sure. So guys, thank you so much. Take care, be safe, have a wonderful weekend. If it's late where you are, get some sleep. If it's early where you are, good morning. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. Take care, and above all, stay scared.